Okay. Got some more hating to do. You know what I'm saying? We 3P'ing today. 3P'ing on the videos. Hold on. Oh, oops. See, I'm glad I added that shit, because now I can. Okay. My audio good. Today, we 3P'ing on the hating videos. You know what I'm saying? We don't call these reactions. We call these hates. Because I hate on shit. So I ain't really too much for the intros. Today, we got somebody I really don't like to hate on. But, bruh, this shit funny, bruh. Like, I find little shit like this funny. So we gonna break down and analyze the greatest basketball player all times. I tried to fix my stream. That's really why I'm 3Ping, because, bro, like, it's been giving me issues all day. Like, I've been getting choppy and shit, so I'm trying to lower resolutions and shit, figure shit out. But today we got LeBron lying for no fucking reason. Bro, the title in and of itself is already funny. My favorite LeBron lie gotta be, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying. Like, bro, he never heard no coach tell him that, bro. He probably did, but I just think shit like that funny. I remember that one time he had the book upside down. For somebody to have 13 minutes, a compilation of you lying, that's sick work. Like, you gotta lie a lot for a nigga to have 13 minutes of you lying straight as a video. So I cut some scenes down. I fixed some rates and changes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got this little 13-minute reaction. I'm gonna try to pause as little as I can, because I know that's probably hard to watch. But I like to talk, bro. If you ain't here to hear me talk and hate, bro, there's a fucking door. You know what I'm saying? Alright, man. Mac and cheese don't go on the Philly cheesesteak. Let's go. Let me lower this down.
Everybody, on the internet call me a liar all the time. It's just I lie about this fucking thing. So
one coach, and he used to say, put yourself in
yeah, this is the best lie.
Where you're not comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.
It is a question not related to the game, but since it has been a lot of publicity yesterday and today about Godfather Part 2, which is the scene or the moment or the phrase or the quote you like more from the movie?
Oh, from The Godfather. It's too many different phrases and too many different lines in that movie to just categorize one.
It's too many different lines in the movie to categorize one.
Inspirates you, represents you more.
I mean, each movie is 9 hours long. I mean, what do you want me to do?
That's how you know a nigga be lying too. Niggas just get the, I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit, I mean, that's how you know when a nigga lying. Hell of that.
I mean, there's so many. I don't know. I'll let you pick one, and I'll roll with it. It's a great trip.
So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very smart man. And basically,
listen, you want to skip this ad. I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ads for everybody?
It's called Pi, and if that sounds familiar to you, it's probably
his words in the 60s and what was going on is actually what's going on today still.
I watched the whole game. I seen the whole game. I was at home watching the game, and I said he was going to, before the game even started, when I seen, I said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. I don't know what made me say that. And
that's not an occurrence that was happening at this time, by the way.
70, I was like, well, he might as well go for 80 now. So, I mean,
if he told this lie in 2024, the way last season started off, 2023, and this season started off, you could get away with this lie. But niggas was not just casually dropping 70. But I remember at the beginning of this season, not the beginning of this season, the beginning of last season, goddamn, Luka came out, boom, boom, bang, 70. Then Donovan Mitchell come out, boom, boom, bang, 60. Another game, boom, boom, bang, another 70 ball. Then Joel Embiid like, you know what, let me come out drop 100. Bro, niggas was going crazy in the beginning of the season in 2023. I don't know what kind of pills niggas was on, but they was on one.
I'm a fan of the game, and to see that performance was unbelievable.
% of Liverpool. How does that come about?
I read about the franchise and how amazing it is, you know, and I actually made a trip over, you know, to Liverpool as well and see all the sights and the arena and everything. So it was pretty unique.
Yeah, Crouchy is actually a Liverpool legend. He used to play there. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I knew that. I didn't get an
who is
opportunity to
this
see him play
nigga?
when he was with the club, but I definitely knew. I definitely knew that.
The current captain, Jordan Henderson, just scored his first goal for England the other day. It was amazing to see. You a fan of his?
No, absolutely, and I saw a clip of that too. I didn't get an opportunity to actually see the game live, but I saw that he was able to score one in the match the other day, and I thought that was it's pretty unique, the fact that he would do that and then also be with Liverpool football. I'm listening to those guys.
It's pretty unique the fact that he would do that and also be with Liverpool club. That's that's like saying a nigga get drafted to the Panthers. You know, it's pretty fucking cool that Xavier Legette would get a touchdown for the Panthers. Like, I think that's pretty unique that he would get a touchdown and also be a part of the Panthers organization. Like, who would have fucking guessed somebody that was paid to score a touchdown on a team that paid him to score? This nigga is a liar, yo.
Guys for so long. I was listening to those guys when my first year with the Heat in 2010. And you can ask any one of my teammates back then had no idea what Amigos was. They were like cursing me out when I would play it throughout the weight room, would play it throughout the locker room. I was like, I'm telling you, these guys.
Was the Migos even out in 2010? I first heard the Migos in like third grade. That was like 2013, 14.
Just fast forward, I mean, just knowing, you know, take off personally and send my condolences to Quavo and the family and the whole QC family and everybody.
Felt like in that moment, your NBA debut and what Bronny was feeling tonight, and can you explain that feeling?
Yeah, I definitely remember that moment. It was very stressful. It was very stressful for me. Didn't get much sleep the night before. Didn't get much sleep during my pregame nap. I was extremely nervous. You know, I felt the world of the game of basketball on my shoulders, and I felt like kind of pretty much everyone besides my family and friends wanted me to fail.
Among all your accomplishments, where will the scoring...
That one might be true. Niggas did hate on Bronny and shit.
It'll rank.
I don't know. I don't know because I have not set out to do that. It wasn't like a goal of mine when I entered the league. Making an all-star team, being Rookie of the Year, being first team All-NBA, first team on defense, winning a championship for sure, being an MVP of the league.
For both of those?
Yeah. But the scoring record was never, ever even thought of in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy. I've always loved the excitement of seeing the success of my teammates.
That was true.
Moment with the fans to get that final rebound. Speaking of rebounds down the stretch, and you point at him.
Well, yeah, he definitely yelled at me, got my attention, said, "One more rebound." I was like, "What?" He was like, "One more." So I got one more, and I pointed at him to acknowledge that I was listening. So I appreciate it to that guy over there. When it comes to influence, since I've been watching the game, the most influence on the game, and obviously we know what Mike did for the game.
Sure.
You know, well, Steph and Allen Iverson are the two biggest influential guys in our game since I've been watching and covering it, you know.
That's also true. Like, Stephen Curry is literally the reason the league is the way it is now. Like, what, no disrespect, what do we have Michael Jordan to thank for in today's league? Shoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the switch hand layup, But like, if we being honest, if we have anybody to say thank you to in this league, it's Steph Curry, bro. Definitely a top one influence in basketball because, bro, the nigga pulls up from half court. He single-handedly changed the way teams play basketball. Without Steph Curry, the best three-point shooters we would be looking at today would probably be like a toss-up because like Clay might still be there shooting. James Harden, he'll be up there because he probably wouldn't have got murdered by Steph Curry in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Damian Lillard will probably be up there as like the deepest shooter, but no, Steph Curry had niggas warming up and just shooting threes. Like, I remember when Steph Curry got popular and shit. That was probably the one singular season I ever touched a basketball floor in my life. Niggas only wanted to shoot. Everybody became shoot first when Steph Curry got hot. You don't even see a nigga taking a mid-range in 2K. That's how serious this shit is. People are making 3 builds and centers who could get the boards and shoot threes, or football bully builds that can shoot threes and rebound over centers. Like, Steph Curry might be the top one influential hooper ever.
Since I've been watching and covering it, you know. As a kid, I shot fadeaways before I should have. I wore a leg sleeve on my leg and folded it down so you saw the red part. I wore black and red shoes with white socks. I wore short shorts so you could see my undershorts underneath.
Is there when you're a kid, who did you look up to? Who was whose game were you playing in when you're?
Wow, you know, I love Michael Jordan. You know, I wear the number because of Mike. I think I fell in love with the game because of Mike, just seeing what he was able to accomplish.
Is this refuting his last claim? Because this is all pre-Stephen Curry videos.
I didn't know what to say. It was overwhelming to meet, you know, to finally meet the guy that I've looked up to my whole life. I had to pinch myself. Is that Michael? Who?
I couldn't believe it. Like, people, you know, I felt the dude looked like Jesus Christ to me.
And it's like he was like Black Jesus to me. Like,
I didn't think he was real, man. You don't understand.
Nigga, we don't think you real.
I thought he lived in the TV, either in games or commercials or Come Fly With Me on cassette tapes.
Wow, yeah.
I didn't think he was real.
The way that he approached the game, the way that he led his troops when he went out on the court, and his never say die attitude, man, was something I always looked up to.
Since I've been watching and covering it, you know.
Bro, these are pre-Steph Curry clips, bro.
I was on the court with Mike, and I was like, I told you, like I said, if the man above would have took my life then, boy, I lived a hell of a life, man, after seeing Mike.
For me to meet Michael Jordan, I was like, I think it was better than the president.
I did not want to lose the opportunity to shake the man's hand that inspired me throughout my childhood. But part of me wouldn't be here without MJ's inspiration. I always wanted to be like him growing up. It's crazy that the game-winning shot tonight was a fadeaway, and it was inspired by MJ. You know, the way he wore his shoes, the way he wore his uniform. I mean, all the way down to like some of the cars that he drove. How much he inspired me, and I didn't want to waste that opportunity because we're just not in the same building a lot, and haven't been in the same building a lot throughout my career, and you know, it meant something to me. Since I've been watching and covering it, you know. And at the end of the day, for
is this just going to be a LeBron glazing Jordan montage from here on out?
It's like wow.
These are pre-Curry clips.
I did pretty much everything that MJ did when I was a kid. I shot fadeaways before I should have. I wore a leg sleeve on my leg and folded it down so you saw the red part. I wore black and red shoes with white socks. I wore short shorts so you could see my undershorts underneath.
Yo, his brim is so flat. Yo, his brim flat as fuck.
I didn't go bald like Mike, but I'm getting.
Boo, 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 you hear me? Hit the rollie, throw with the rollie on. Yeah. Shut up, bro.
There. But I'm getting there. But it'll be post-career, though. That's the only thing I didn't do. But other than that, I did everything Mike did. I even wore a wristband on my forearm. Man, that's
I heard Michael Jordan got the body because of Dipset.
to see what he did on the court and to see what he did off the court, you know, I didn't think it was no other number to wear besides 23.
When he was like 5 or 6 years old, I just told him in the locker room before we came out, and he was playing on the Little League Tiny Tots league in our hometown of Akron, Ohio, and you know, I think he was like 5 or 6 years old, and he had did something. He had grabbed a rebound and like drove, you know, coast to coast through the lane through a couple of the other kids, and like laid it up and had a little trot back, and I looked over at his mom, and I was like, oh, he's special. Like, he's special. She was like, what? He's 5 years old. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I've seen this before. Like, I know I've seen this before. All the way to the point where he gets drafted, and I brought that back to his mom, and she was like, I remember you said that at like 12 years ago.
I watch or come across my timeline on social. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Bro, it's okay.
I see the clip sometimes.
No.
I don't just go online and look up LeBron James highlights.
We all watch our own highlights on YouTube. LeBron.
I'm telling you.
You've never gone on YouTube?
Yes, I have. Of course I have. I said from time to time they come through. Of course I have. Especially, oh, by the way, the number one reason you do that is when you hit like a little slump or whatever. You're like,
yes.
Where's my game at?
Where's my game at?
Oh, YouTube is the perfect place to find your game.
March 2018 at Charlotte. 27 points. Just type it in. Let me see my game.
Yeah, I think he be watching that video where he turned into the lion, bruh. Or the one where he Fortnite built up to the yeah, I'm so sorry. This nigga is hilarious, bruh.
Absolutely.
We've all done it.
Yeah, we all been there. Yeah. I think Coach McVay been looking at my playbook on Madden. Because I play the dime coverage and I put him on the inside. Yeah. I put him on a blitz, but then I hit the switch where I could just put on just a QB spy, and I just roam him all over the field.
So you been saw this, Bron?
I've been saw this.
You know what they say on Twitter right now?
See, I wanna say he lying, but that's some sauce for Madden. And then on top of that, he posted his Madden ring. He's like a top 1 Madden player. I know he's top 15. He actually good as fuck at Madden, bro.
Now, bro, you know what they saying on Twitter right now? They say you be capping.
The only thing I didn't feel, I was like, he said when he was like 5 years old, he seen the kid and was like, yeah, he going to the league.
When he was like 5 or 6 years old, he was playing on the Little League Tiny Tots, and he had did something. He had grabbed a rebound and like drove, you know, coast to coast through the lane through a couple of the other kids, and I looked over at his mom, and I was like, oh, he's special. Like, he's special. She was like, what? He's 5 years old. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I've seen this before. Like, I know.
Like, stop. I love y'all to death, bro. I love y'all whole family, but bro, it's not good unless we get a good LeBron line.
What made that official for me? That statement is his son looking like,
yeah, like nigga, I wasn't even the best on the team.
Bronny's response was what did it for me. Like, oh, this is cap on this.
Pops, you did not think I was going to the league. My first time on camera, you gonna put me in this?
Or give me some pre-media training. Let me know what you gonna do so I can play off.
It's honestly hard to wrap my head around this whole situation with LeBron James getting caught in a number of lies. I mean, when you think about LeBron, you think of one of the greatest athletes to ever play the game. Someone with a spotless reputation.
What the fuck is
A
this?
guy
Is
who
his
has built
mouth
an empire
moving?
both on and off the court.
Is
But
this
recently,
AI?
There have been multiple instances where LeBron's been caught stretching the truth or flat out lying. And I gotta say,
I'm not gonna listen to AI talk. He's gonna hack me through my screen. I could feel it now. Detroit become human. Hey, shout out to LeBron though. I wouldn't even title this video hating on. I love LeBron to death. So, if I gotta leave you with some encouraging words, a wise man once said this. There was a big cow and a little cow. And then the little cow was like, "Hey, Pop, yeah, let's go run down there and fuck one of those cows." And the big cow was like, "Nah, son. Let's go walk down there and fuck all those cows." You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do that mean, Ben the Don? Nah, I heard it mean why rush to get one thing when you could take your time and have everything. Real shit. And then my other advice is don't put mac and cheese on a Philly cheesesteak, bro. Please. Please don't. And scene.